Well, I think in my experience in Miss California USA, when I competed, there was 2 open lesbian contestants. So I think it's great to see that, even contestants in a beauty pageant feel now okay to compete. It's just a changing world, and it's changing for the better.
I'm not only an elected official, but I'm a parent of a 9-year-old. And at our school, they're teaching them that bullying is not okay. They're teaching them that you can stop it. If you see it, whether you're 9 or 5 or 6, or you're an adult age like I am, it is important to stand up and say, this is not okay, because we have children who can be affected so much by bullying, those that have taken their own life because they felt no one cared and no one was standing up for them. That's what GLSEN does. That's what we all need to do, and we need to instill in our children that it is important to stand up for somebody else and stand up and make sure that no one is in a situation where they're bullied.
We had an incredible adventure at my high school back at Orange County called Almadena High School, where we wanted to start a GSA, and it became a huge issue because the school district was really, really against it. And what was a little scary and ultimately very sad was that the parents came across, a lot of the parents from Orange County, to rally against it. Ultimately won out. A wonderful kid who was only 15 at the time named Tony Colin was able to take it to federal court, and we had our GSA at Almadena, and I think it's just so important, it all really starts in the homes and in the schools, and I think having some place like GLSEN is so imperative to just educating not just the kids but the teachers, the adults, the parents.
I have been introducing the Safe Schools Improvement Act for several Congresses now, and the aim of that piece of legislation is to try to help keep kids safe at school by protecting them from bullying. Many school districts don't even have anti-bullying codes of conduct or curriculum, and so the federal legislation would make funding available for schools that do and that teach kids how to resolve their differences without resorting to harassment and bullying and threats, physical threats. So it's really the first step in just recognizing what a epidemic problem this is in the country. We hear in the headline news very tragic cases of kids who are bullied to the point of some of them even taking their own lives. And this would really just set a federal, national standard in every school district in every state, because some states are good at doing this, some districts are great at doing this, others not so great. So at least it would provide that minimum level of security for kids and parents to let them know that this kind of behavior won't be tolerated in school, and build the anti-bullying curriculum from there. We're pushing hard to try to see if we can actually get it to the president's desk this term.
And California seems to be leading the way again with the Fair Education Act.
California is always the leader. I tell my colleagues in Congress, as California goes, so will go the rest of the country eventually. We just happen to be ahead of the curve. So I'm very proud to represent this state and to translate those ideas that happen first in California to the national level.